sing too, you know. I never had a marijuana, and I'll tell you the reason why. Well, I won't tell you the reason. Oh, I saw Reefer Madness in college, and I knew the government was up to something crazy. And I go on to say that cannabis and cacao had to be one of those 12 fruits on the tree of life. And it's coming back too. Thank you. I have a few pieces to try to bless you with, and I want to start off with two pieces because to represent yes, International Poetry Month, but it's also International Black Women Month. And I have two poems to bring that forth. One, I wrote it in 1975 or so. She be plain, simple black. She be plain, simple black, a rhyming natural rhythm about her, a kind spirit and belief in her center of her existence, a firm pillar and belief. When her mouth opens, whispers, wisdom's wildness flows, all she brings after sunset in rhyming rhythms. These words, simple they be, about you and the way you be, the way you live, making it for our future selves, that we may know all in one breath. You be to me a woman of bees, somewhere beyond human understanding, breaking analytic interpretations by social science psychocritics into non-physical parallelist lines, radiating a well-defined path, arising toward a new day womanhood and the sun. Prologue. Many times we wonder how to know you, touch the hidden knowledge of your mind wells, cause you give us usual, unusual, normal, unnatural, natural feelings in the way you move in your sung body. We hear you silently singing through burning straw and country song, sun tossing other chants. Black man, just be real with me. Make me want to say we will never flee no more. We will always flee toward you. As I swung out into strange people places, you were still there in the end, anxiously waiting, guiltless, guilt patiently. Trees bent on further ground while I was busy over town, living, jiving, dealing highs, moment untaken seriously with you, not realizing who you really be, your depth and what you really be about and stand tall for. Ain't even heard you calling me home. People play games with your feelings. Emotion trees lie burning under sand domes, bringing distorted concepts to mind. Solemn faces don't lie. My real connection to you froze, swept away with little understanding laid between us. But you sent something strange out to us, hard to explain, something beyond beauty words and weak love on popcorn sticks. You done something to us like voodoo, hoodoo libations, magic from voodoo strings in your eyes and look. Your countenance, face vibes, and the way you move and relate in your magical body. It's driving a suckling dance in on our minds, driving us crazy. Yeah, you done put a spell on us. Rub the fixed in on our skins like voodoo libations, streams. Voodoo root medicine got us in a coma calm. We couldn't break away even if we tried. Make us want to say we never leave no more. That's why I say she be plain, simple, black, a rhyming, natural rhythm about her in her magical body. When I say the title, Breonna Taylor, you be our Mona Lisa now. Breonna Taylor, you be our Mona Lisa now. There exists a story I wrote about you, Breonna, a sequence after your untimely and ungodly death. Death by tyrants, employed tyrants. We wanted to write a colorful beauty poem to you and for you, cause you be our Mona Lisa now. You and our many other black women gone through these uncivilized, savage ways from people who's always claimed to be the ones so civilized over everybody else. Breonna, you now be our Mona Lisa, they call. Matter of fact, you always have been Mona Lisa to us. From the days of raping and lynching to the unmerciful killing of you by mad, demented police, the universe now elevates your place, your high place, to the Mona Lisa from ages past. Now to the story. The setting was a time in 3rd grade at South Highland School, and a picture of a strange fat-jawed woman who we knew not, thereupon getting the nerve as children to ask our dear beautiful teacher, who be the person in the picture. Mona Lisa, she explained, known as the most beautiful woman in the world. At that moment, this little 3rd grader in me just lost it, raised a hand, utterances of truth flowed from my inside. Teacher Crawford, not possible, I said. My mama, my aunts, and my 5 sisters all look better. And Mrs. Crawford, you too more beautiful than this lady. How can this be? Even then, we carving out a rightful place toward you, Breonna. Yes, you and others who died at the hands of inhumane no-names, because the smile you left us make us bow to your ever-enduring essence, encoded amongst smiles of other endearing black queens, gone forth in similar, uncanny incident as yours. We weep, we moan even before these days. Along the times we realize distorted stories played of our true Mona Lisas. We took upon ourselves to name and rename, beginning before, beyond with Nefertiti, not knowing then that you would set in her seat amongst the most beautiful, refined woman from us in the world. Unbeknownst to me, while in Europe 3 times, never desiring to venture into the Louvre, to behold this painting of an untruth tale, painted by the same brush, reminder of his false, blonde, blue-eyed person of Jesus, where no white folk dwelled at the time in the Israel, Egypt, African land. So in your stead, even before you went forth from us, my searching out many of the museums and shrines of actual black Madonnas and childs, some even existing before the Christ in Europe, the universe created an acknowledgement roll from Isis and beyond down to your divine essence. Our Mona Lisa's coming home to represent a triumphant rest. Then, March 2020, on the 13th day, you, Brianna, acquired the status of a divine African ancestral queen, the renowned, most beautiful woman in the world, martyred so senseless and brutally, your life taken from us unfinished forever. You became our most beautiful, radiant smile, a face inward divinely before us. After weeping for 40 days, I sat and began this poem, from Isis and beyond to Nefertiti and Zinga and Candace, beholding Brianna on the 13th day of weeping. Brianna Taylor, you reach martyrdom status on this eventual sad day, arrayed in your divine beauty from birth, yet here with us only a little while. Your beauty, Brianna, was the beauty I saw in the 3rd grade. So, as with children, defended your place, the place of all black women on this sojourn. You and the Natashas and the Michelles and the Dominiques and the Riads were and still our sovereign essence. Without you all, there shines no buttons on endless cul-de-sacs.